Welcome back to Gunners Updates, the ultimate destination for Arsenal fans worldwide, where we break down every twist, turn, and shockwave of this dramatic transfer window and beyond. So before we dive headfirst into the chaos, make sure you smash that subscribe button, hit the bell for instant updates, and don't miss a single second of what could be one of the most defining summers in Arsenal history, because trust me, things are moving fast, and the headlines are getting bigger by the hour. Let's start with a story that has every Arsenal supporter glued to their phones right now: the links with Bayer Leverkusen defender Piero Hincapié. Fabrizio Romano has revealed that personal terms are already agreed, and the Ecuadorian centre-back is keen on the switch to North London. Mikel Arteta has long been an admirer of Hincapié's versatility, his ability to play centrally or as a left-back, and his aggressive but intelligent style of defending that perfectly fits Arsenal's high-pressing, ball-dominant approach. The challenge? Arsenal must free up space in the squad first, with Jakub Kiwior looking the most likely to make way as interest from Porto, Roma, and West Ham intensifies. Once that door opens, Arsenal are expected to push for Hincapié's £52 million release clause, potentially structuring the deal as an initial loan with an obligation to buy, a tactic the Gunners have used successfully before to balance FFP concerns. But that's not all, because Arsenal are also keeping a watchful eye on Real Madrid winger Rodrigo, a long-term target admired for his flair, creativity, and Champions League pedigree. While no formal bid has been made, the club remains attentive to developments in Spain, though Madrid's reluctance to sell means a move will only happen if something dramatic changes in the final stretch of the window. Meanwhile, injuries have begun to test Arsenal's depth in brutal fashion. Bukayo Saka limped off with another hamstring issue during the 5-0 demolition of Leeds, sparking fears of a long layoff. Arteta admitted after the match that Saka felt a sharp pull while sprinting, never a good sign. But thankfully it is not the same hamstring that required surgery last year. Early assessments suggest a 3 to 4 week absence, meaning he will miss the Anfield showdown against Liverpool and England duty during the international break, but the hope is to have him ready for the blockbuster clash with Manchester City on September 21st. Add to that Martin Odegaard's shoulder scare against Leeds, fortunately less severe, and Kai Havertz's knee injury, which could keep him sidelined for a significant period, and suddenly Arsenal's squad depth is being pushed to the limit. That injury crisis is precisely why Arsenal hijacked Tottenham's move for Crystal Palace star Eberechi Eze in a ruthless £67.5 million swoop. Eze has already joined the squad at London Coney, and his creative spark could prove decisive as the season ramps up. But the Gunners are not stopping there. In a historic move, Arsenal have secured the signature of Shamrock Rovers wonderkid Victor Orgiavona, a 16-year-old midfielder hailed as one of Ireland's brightest prospects. While he will remain in Ireland until 2027 due to FIFA regulations, the fee involved has already set a record in the League of Ireland, underlining Arsenal's commitment to building for the future. At the other end of the spectrum, the present is being shaped by sensational performances from the academy. Max Daumann's debut against Leeds, at just 15 years old, made him the second youngest Premier League player ever behind Ethan Nwaneri, and he immediately left fans buzzing by winning a penalty and nearly scoring with a volley. Theo Walcott even compared his dribbling style to Lionel Messi, a compliment that sent social media into meltdown. And speaking of arrivals, Arsenal have already spent over £250 million this summer on names like Victor Gyökeres, Noni Madueke, Martin Zubimendi, Christian Norgard, Christian Mosquera, and keeper Kepa Arrizabalaga alongside the marquee signing of Eze, making this one of the most ambitious windows in club history. But with the September 1st deadline looming, Arsenal are not done yet. Outgoings remain critical, with Kiwior, Zinchenko, Reiss Nelson, Fabio Vieira, and Sambi Lokonga all tipped for exits as Arteta looks to streamline his squad. Fenerbahce have submitted a bid for Zinchenko, Milan want Kiwior, and Lokonga is drawing interest from clubs in Greece. On the incoming side, Arsenal continue to monitor late-window opportunities, with Fabrizio Romano hinting at the possibility of one more marquee signing if funds are raised. Bournemouth's Antoine Semenyo has emerged as a surprise target, his versatility and physicality making him an intriguing option, while Rodrigo remains the dream addition if Madrid soften their stance. And it doesn't stop there because even the start of the season has provided plenty of drama. Arsenal kicked off the campaign with a gritty 1-0 win away at Old Trafford. Not the prettiest performance, but a massive statement victory, showing resilience at the back, composure under pressure, and a ruthlessness to capitalize on mistakes, all hallmarks of a team ready to challenge Manchester City's dominance. But the omission of players like Kiwior and Trossard in that matchday squad only fueled speculation of looming exits. And let's not forget, the North London rivalry has been reignited off the pitch after Arsenal stole ease from Spurs' grasp, a move that not only strengthens Arsenal but also leaves their rivals reeling.